Max modes in Fnaf have been the biggest challenge for players since Fnaf 1. After beating a majority of the mainline game's max modes and even beating some of the games blindfolded, I needed something more. So I turned to the max mode list. For those who aren't aware, the max mode list catalogs the top 150 most difficult Fnaf challenges, and that's where I found today's subject, Playtime with Percy, Parasitic Pals. Now, this isn't the hardest mode ever. In fact, it's currently ranked number 145, but that is still considered harder than UCN's 5020 and 5020 NDC. And I've played most of this game before, but I definitely struggled with it. But for some reason, I thought I could do it. I really did. I kept seeing it when I was looking through the max mode list looking for games, and I kept thinking, I can do this. So my goal for the last week was clear to me. Complete Playtime with Percy's Parasitic Pals, mouse and laptop be damned. To start, I'm going to break down each of the enemy's functions and then go into my strategy for how to beat the knight. The first and most important animatronic is the EM Pal. He will get more aggressive the longer you ignore him, and if you don't play his game for long enough, he'll jump scare you. You can tell how aggressive he's getting by the number of limbs that are growing out while you're playing the games. Similarly, if you don't play enough games by the end of the timer between charges, he'll jump scare you. So he becomes the main priority throughout the night. He's basically your win condition and your lose condition. Next up are the Poodles. They're the only non-deadly animatronic, but that does not mean they aren't dangerous. They probably caused my most deaths in all of these runs. The first Poodle will occasionally jump down from the ceiling and land on either side of your office, and if you don't deal with him by knocking him down with the cart in time, he'll begin to reverse your controls. It'll start with the fishing minigame, but then it will be the cameras, and then it will reverse which way you're looking when you mouse over to the left or the right side of the room. The other two Poodles are much simpler than the first. The second Poodle will appear on one of the TV screens in your office, and if you ignore her for too long, she'll take away your utility. She'll start by taking away your door, then your EM Pal, then your cameras. All you have to do to deal with her is just click on whichever TV she's on. She's probably the one that's caused the least number of deaths for me, maybe one during a real run, but other than that, she has not killed me. But one that definitely has is the third Poodle. He has the simplest mechanics, but the most annoying, in practice character. He'll appear on any of the cameras, and if you don't find him in time, he'll start to blur your vision and lock your carts. The cart lock is probably the most deadly thing in this game for me, because it works in combination with so many other animatronics really well, because other animatronics will just take up your attention and you won't be able to find him in time and you'll ultimately die because of the Tamabrudi. The next 5 animatronics are really simple, so I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. The first one is Truman. Throughout the night, he'll show ads on either your TVs, your camera, or your PAL, and if you don't click on them in time, he'll kill you. Next up are the Tamagotchis. They'll show up on the sides of your screen, and all you have to do to get rid of them is just throw them away. Then there's the Possum. He'll slowly emerge from the ceiling until he's hanging down in your office, and when that happens, you just can't open your PAL or your cameras. Next up is Tama Opti. He'll make a loud noise throughout the night, and when he does that, you have to find him on one of the 4 corner cameras and shock him to get rid of him. And finally, there's Tamabrudi. He'll go to one side of your office and start banging on the wall, and to get rid of him, you just have to hold the cart in front of the wall he's banging on. So as you can see, these animatronics on their own are pretty easy to deal with. However, when they're all coming at you at once, it can definitely cause some issues, because many of their mechanics end up being direct counters to each other. And that's not to mention the last animatronic, Pal, who has 3 attacks, but only really one of them is deadly. His first way of attacking you is going to your door and just banging on it, and all you have to do to get rid of him there is just hold on the door to lock it, and that keeps him out. His second attack is a little bit more complicated, but it's not too hard to deal with. Throughout the night, the TV screens will start showing text that say "Find me," and what you have to do is find where Pal is on the cameras. Then once you find him, you have to look through the rest of the cameras and find the item he wants. And finally, there's Pal's most dangerous attack, the Cup Game. On occasion, he'll come down from the ceiling and show you a screen with 3 cups, and he'll hide a ball under one of the cups. And then he'll swap it, I think, 5 times. Now, this isn't like a hard game if you're just focusing on him, but with all the stuff going on, this killed me a lot. I think it was my second most deaths. I think my first most deaths were to the Tamabrudi and time. I didn't really have a strategy at the beginning of my runs. What I normally did was just deal with the animatronics as fast as I could, but that was kind of a really bad idea. Not only did I die a lot to time, but I also wasn't good enough to do that, so I kept dying to Tamabrudi primarily. Other than the timer, it was him. But after, 100 deaths, I actually came up with a strategy, and I think it works pretty well. The first thing you want to do is cycle out the fishing minigame as much as possible. It can be a really big pain in the ass, at least for me, when you have to do that as your last minigame, because it's the longest one. So you want to do it as much as you can early on in the night, so you won't have to do it near the end. Second, if you ever have the poodle that spawns on the cameras spawn, you want to find him, but you don't want to get rid of him yet. You want to look at him for just long enough that on your next camera flip he'll go away, and this is for 2 reasons. Number 1, it gives you more time to use your EM Pal. And number 2, since you know where he is, he can't spawn again later and screw you over when you have to look for him and then deal with either the poodle that messes with your controls or the Tamabrudi. That's pretty much it for my strategy. The rest of it is kind of just dealing with the animatronics as they come. But it obviously isn't a foolproof strategy. I still died a lot more times. Primarily to time and, the Tamabrudi. I don't know why I could not get him down. But after a few hours of playing, I was able to get the run. Now, without any further ado, this is Playtime with Percy's Parasitic Pals. A little bit more time. I thought I would have just a little bit more time to find the fox. I thought I would have a little bit more time to find him. But he came back so fucking fast. I officially beat a max mode that's harder than fucking 50-20. I know that's not saying a lot in this day and age, but holy shit, I did it. Oh, my heart is racing. Oh, I did it. I did it. Can I get a picture of that? No, too late. Holy shit, I did it. I fucking did it. Well, I'm done. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I think this is the biggest project I've done in a long time, and it was a lot of fun to make it. I put a lot of effort into this video, a lot more so than some of my other videos, so I do really hope you did enjoy, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and comment what you might want to see me play next. I really, really want to get into max modes more, so if you like this style of video, please let me know, and I will do it. I have some other games in mind that I want to try to beat. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Have a good one.